I was saying, Miss Amo, cover more chill over daily updates. So then I'll show you my dear non subscribe. You know, any Mahama, as I'll be PMO Ashanti reading. Na the wonderful parties. Airport, I go for the Mukoko machine and say, international airport, international committees face. I don't know much into that, but in some commission, but Mahama, yeah, some part of it. A hot and a Mahama arrive, but saddest part is well, who's any now heard a massive celebration and any readiness, school crowd, just ultimately. Kufado cry phrases for crying me a munina baba Shamahama. That was a massive and interesting video. Yes, the best material for an for internet for a video a baba my audio so and no main say woman you bet ye a work video no na video near coronet channel Koko indo kasa near beka could take Koko indo on Casa emu and someone not all kikan not just say I was a would see Kokoido or fair pipim or sorry we went this and some man or Kafa Mahamano. You have to hear some and no cray and then no cray. Make a judgment on comment section on the video. No, Mahama has been celebrated as a hero even when arrived in airport. This is a massive one power the best material for an phone. I'm sure be stay tuned. Stay connected for comment share comment section baby how baby share wadri and as a contribution idea be bother or mind on this content and as for this video for comment in show magic brain making can 24/7 Burem never share news in be a patch share my obinso and sankem I daily update 24/7 we give you the best. Stay tuned young morem encourage video need to go and someone waka for jam now wafa or judgment ebra through the comment.
Do something. God bless you.
Excellency John Dramani Mahama Abelandu was Santa Region for the program of our year. Sanity. It's in the penny for you know the AC bar. Video we make catching them. Sanity. Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Incoming president. Sanity. You see, woman put young Colano. Sanity. Yes, Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Woman put young Colano. Student. Yeah, it's Excellency John Dramani Mahama. For me, good morning. I'm fine. Sanity. It's Excellency John Dramani Mahama. About airport. About being program. Sanity. We want a school student to be one more. Oh, but no kwanko. So what I say one kwanko. So what I say obechian kwalani nyina. O baba bechian kwalani nyina. Sanity. So what I say is Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Eba bechian kwalani nyina ma kubako. Yani papa ni. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the incoming president, or the Ashantis regional chairman. Sanity. Sapa pepe. Sanity. Hey, Kalani ni aje. Kalani ni na. Oh, F. Sanity. This one is children. The papa. Shut up. Hey, Baba. But they say some
Obia Mamma and Papa.
Money now compare right.
But with your life.
Aliu Mahama was the head of the EMT.
Right.
Then President Newz becomes president. And let me tell you, under President Newz, there was really no EMT. What you had was an economic advisory team.
Okay.
That was advising the president directly. And it was chaired by the late Gobin Nankani. Gobin and Prof were mates in Achimota, Legon. And then Gobin went to the World Bank and served there for decades until he came on pension. This Nankani and Hagan.
Yeah.
So these Indian Ghanaians, yeah. And when Gobin died, Ishmael Yamson took over as the head of the economic advisory team.
Okay.
And let me state for the records, Kesi. The Vice President John Dramani Mahama was not a member of the economic advisory team. He was not.
But they claim he was. I mean,
there is a lot of misinformation out there. And one of the challenges Kokwanyido is having with John Mahama and his boys is that any attempt to clear the air and state the facts, then you are anti-JM.
John Mahama was not part of the economic advisory team.
He was not.
As a vice president.
No, he was not. He was not. He was not. It was the president, his finance minister, Dr. Dufo, and that's for which reason I was supporting Dufo at the primaries. This Governor Ankeni, Joel Hyde, I think the chief of staff was in attendance. Dr. Seth Abolo, then President Newz's own brother-in-law, Professor Afo, a group of friends who worked gratis, free, to ensure that they supported their friend and brother to succeed. And that is how the economy was held in check. So when the finance minister sorts his things out and everything, he goes to the economic advisory team to present whatever it is before he comes to cabinet, to come and present to cabinet. Is it not interesting that when John Mahama took over, assuming he was a member of the economic advisory team, he would have followed the same economic trajectory?
Because you see, me will let be waha, and in fact, I will show it on the screen now. This is on the 23rd November 2010. Now, the letter says, "Dear Sir, appointment as member of the economic management team." It's a work as an advisory team, but even with that, the letter here it says economic management team. What is challenging you on that?
Yes.
We JK Bibaku Mensa,
good
secretary to the president, distribution to we or say to a year or say so person to article 77 clause 2 as part of the steps to enhance the work of cabinet. It has pleased His Excellency the President to appoint you as member of the economic management team with effect from 1st June 2010. We John Dramani Mahama.
Good.
It's now okay, just hold
on.
It was part of the management team.
This is a management team.
Right.
I am saying.
So what's the difference with the admin team? What's the difference between the two?
So there was an advisory team. Check and see if there was not an advisory team. So there was a management team. You understand? That was supposed to do some work.
Okay.
And I am telling you that beyond the management team, there was an advisory team.
Okay.
Which the president created himself. Which had to balance this management team because as far as he was concerned, the management team was not producing results.
The management team and not Jomama, your vice president or down.
It wasn't producing results.
You were not producing results.
Exactly.
And was setting up an advisory
team.
Economic team.
Yes.
I see.
That is it. So the management team, like I said earlier on, is not constitutional. What the articles that Bibaku Mensa is referring to, is about other things. So pursuant to this thing, somebody has been appointed as a member of the EMT. Is that not it?
Yeah.
But the EMT is not the constitutional creation.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
But you have been appointed pursuant to certain articles of the Constitution.
I see.
Of course, to help function this, that.
It's about it's advisory team, any economic team. Now on duties here there. Were they overlapping and now say I want to get a clarity.
So the clarity is that so you had this management team which was purely administrative. But the president, in wanting to achieve results and not to be seen to be rocking any boat, had to set up this advisory team.
Wouldn't that amount to rocking boat, rather?
No,
because you undermine the authority of EMT4.
You are not you are seeing that the EMT is not giving the results that you need.
And you see members of the EMT, Dr. Komnado for himself, the finance minister, Kesi womb, Hanatete womb, Joe womb, the late PV Obin. One of chairman. In fact, he was the chairman of the NDPC at the time, being part of the economic management team.
But there was an advisory team. If the advisory team chaired by Governor Nankani, to support the work of the EMT.
I see. It's back to Baumiano. The simple question, because we are running out of time. You're both NPP administration Baumia account. A lot of things have gone well.
Yes.
And what can I say? Well, I have you call it the constitution. Or for the president at the behest of the president, which you agree. But what can I say? Oman Penny Air Bananado Air Bank or say Baumia is the man who can handle the economy.
Yeah.
I'm giving a special tax.
Yes.
And normal for you will fail you on that. Do you agree on the economy? Baumia fail.
Oh, of course. I mean, the economy is fully challenged.
But Baumia fail you on that.
I'm not going to say
yes. I'm watching you. Of course. Principled man.
No.
On the part of the economy, that is, as Baumia vice president.
That is why. No. We started the conversation from a certain perspective. From the constitution.
Me too.
Now, I am not in there with them.
No, but you're Ghana. Of course,
but the truth of the matter is, is that are you saying that the vice president was fully leveraged to do what the president said you'll be able to do?
Because as what the president said, we are going by his words. No man penika, no. It was say, one will be in charge, one economist. I'm not an economist.
Yes.
Baumia is. That's why I brought him in.
Yeah.
So on the
yes.
It is based on that. We are judging him by his words.
By the words of the president.
Of the president. It is based on that. Would you say Baumia failed?
Then you can. How are you saying that it is Baumia who has failed?
Because the manager won't be
then the president should come and tell us that his vice president failed.
You're not the makers of president.
Of course.
Do we need him to say that? The
economy is challenged.
Exactly.
The president himself has accepted that it's challenged.
True.
The vice president has not run away from it. That is challenged. But when you talk about failure, that's the word I refuse to use, because
in replace of failure.
No, challenged.
Challenge.
The economy is challenged.
It's simply Baumia for the challenge economy.
You can blame the government. You can blame the president. And this is the head that wears the crown.
Baumia, you want a special tax.
That is what you are saying.
I mean, that's what the president says, not me. That's what the one paying the not said, not me.
Listen, hold on. But within that space,
right?
Within that space,
right?
Are there not a few things that they promised, that Baumia promised? Baumia never said he will be the head of the economic management team. I remember when Baumia was campaigning, some of the things that he said openly was the fact that
exchange rate. Exactly. And they work with the exchange rate. Apaska.
Good. He said he will introduce teacher training allowances, nursing training allowances. Didn't they introduce
that? Of course,
Now that is why I'm saying that if you say fail, there are some positives. So it can't be total failure.
No, but economy. Now, I'm not talking about the others.
Within the economy.
Economy.
Hold on.
Only one part of it.
Hold on. Within the economy, there are different facets of the economy. So the foreign exchange aspect, yes. That one, the what do you call it? The key and the handcuffs. Nobody can find it.
Okay.
Yes, sir. But within still that economic space, the whole concept of digitalization to create a proper and common platform. To create a platform where we can harmonize revenue collection, where we can stop cash transactions. How do you say that is a failure? That is work in progress.
Okay.
It's not going to take one day to establish it.
Right.
It's going to take time to establish it. But we are seeing some immediate direct benefits. Now, the time value of money. where you have to go and queue at ECG to pay your bills, where ECG people have to come to your house. Opa, no be kramai. Inti wakano, this oko. Umani sikana, ufri wane niyere yare, obemani sikano. The money is not going back to government. Now you can sit in the comfort of your car, your home, under any tree, pay some bills. The money that you save, instead of driving, or you are taking transport to go to that pay point to go and pay, it is savings to you, but you're not seeing it. So, in terms of our payment systems, so there's time being saved there. It is also money, but because you cannot quantify that money,
and tangible. And tangible, you can't quantify.
You are looking for tangible money in terms of what?
In terms of say economy, and I mean, a few days ago,
yes, in Kumasi,
and in Kumasi, Accra, Kumasi, Takrady, people were complaining about high cost of living. And I'm boy a day.
Who says
a comedy amount for? I agree with digitalization.
Yes,
but you're better digitalization now. Honorable. That's what people say.
Hold on,
we're not eating digitalization.
But you see, that is the
money now.
That is the problem.
We want to feed our family.
We've had a challenged economic system over decades. We want to move. It is that transition which is creating some of the challenges. You won't see the benefits today.
The economic professors are saying that that
is also true. But Busia Bono, where does it come from? The genesis of it is not mismanagement.
It's all mismanaged economy.
And that's why I'm saying that Busia Bono started from where? It started from Jomama. At least under Newz there was no borrowing. Under Newz there was no borrowing. Jomama started some borrowing. These people came and they've continued and they've possibly overshot the runway.
Exactly.
Good.
It's one of this one of the blaming.
And this is the head that wears the crown.
It's the MPP mismanaging the economy because of over debt.
That is a given. But we are talking about going into another election. Where Nanado is not the candidate.
Right.
So Nanado is not the candidate. So if you now go and we spend 10 hours on Nanado, he has less than 6 months to exit.
Right.
Is that not it? So we are going to another election with 2 candidates. And that is where the discussion is. So back to your issue of vision. So John Mahama put to us that he could pursue a vision different from the vision of President Mills, and he pursued it.